Hello students, welcome to video number 13. This is our last video in the video series. Today we'll be making a Bluetooth controlled smart car. So let's see how we can make one and let's get started. So as you can see in this video, here is the Bluetooth controlled smart car. It's the working smart car that can be controlled through your smartphone. So let's get started, and now we have got the wiring diagram. You do not need to connect the ultrasonic sensor initially. We just need to connect the Bluetooth sensor and we'll be controlling the entire car through this Bluetooth module only. Rest all the connections will be similar to as our previous video. And so let's get ahead to the programming of the car. As we can see in this program, we have here included the software serial library that is used in order to declare a different UART communication port in order to send the UART data and receive it through our Bluetooth module. We have declared the Bluetooth pins, pin number 10 and 9, where our RX pin is pin number 10 and the 9 pin is TX pin. That means we will be receiving the data on the Arduino side from pin number 10 and sending it through pin number 9. We have declared a character B. Again, we are declaring the AF motor, DC motor 4 and 3. Next we declare the LED pin, that is not required here. So again we move forward and we move ahead to the void setup part, where we begin the Bluetooth connection, UART connection at 9600 baud rate and serial port in 115200 baud rate. We print Bysync Bluetooth car and we declare the pin mode LED pin output. If Bluetooth is available, that means we read a Bluetooth signal, then we move into this loop, that is B is equals to Bluetooth dot read. We try to read what's being sent through the Bluetooth and we display it onto our serial port through the character print serial print dot B. And again, if we need to send different commands through our Bluetooth module, and we declare it that if the command is F, then we start to move forward. We serially print move forward, run the left motor and run the right motor in the forward direction at a speed of 254. Similarly, if the command is B, that means we have received a backward moving command. We run the motors in the backward direction. If the command is R, that means we need to move right, and that means we are running the right motor towards in the backward direction and the left motor in the forward direction. That will make sure that our car turns to the right. Similarly for the left, when we receive a L command, we turn the left motor towards the backward direction and the right motor towards the forward direction. That will turn our car towards the left direction. Or if in case there is S command received, that means whenever we release our button, there will be an S command sent from the mobile phone to our Bluetooth receiver. That means we need to stop moving. So this is how it works. When you press the button, either F, L or anything will start moving. When we stop pressing the button, the S command will be sent, and with the help of command, the line number 53 and 54, that is left motor dot release and right motor dot release. So let's try to upload the code and see how it actually works. Here, as you can see in the serial port, I have sent some samples of how the motor works and how it actually goes. So now let's see how to install the application. We need to find this application on the Play Store, that is Arduino Bluetooth car, and we need to install the app with this icon. Here, as you can see, we have got 10,000 downloads and a rating of 4.1. The name is Arduino Bluetooth Robot Car Remote Controller. Now we also need to connect the HC05 module as previously told to our smartphone using the Bluetooth connection. Generally, the password is either 1234 or 0000. Once connected, we just need to open our app and connect to the HC05 module once we power everything on. Now when I press the forward button, we can see the car moving forward. When I press the reverse button, we can see the car moving reverse and left and the right according to the command sends. This is a very simple Bluetooth based car that you can easily make anytime. Now let's move ahead and take this car a little bit forward, and let's add a smart feature to it. Whenever it detects the object in front of it, it will stop moving and avoid that object. That means we simply need to implement what we did in our last video. We just need to add an ultrasonic sensor also to the car that will make sure that whenever there is an obstacle in front of it, we can easily avoid it, and there is a bypass of the Bluetooth send command. So let's see how the code works, and then we'll move forward to the testing of the car. Here similarly we have declared the software serial port and the AF motor. Again, we declare everything similarly to the our previous sections, that is our software serial at pin number 10 and 9 where we connect our Bluetooth module, and the trigger and the echo pins where we connect our ultrasonic sensor. We sense it in the long duration and the centimeter. We start the Bluetooth communication. The pin modes are declared for the trigger and the echo pins, and let's move ahead to the void loop part. What's happening here is we are trying to sense the data from the ultrasonic sensor from line number 24 to 31. We are gathering the data and storing it in a variable that's centimeter. Now let's move ahead and see what happens once we sense all the data. Here you can see we check if the Bluetooth connection is available. If there is a command from the Bluetooth, we go into the if loop at line number 34 and we serially print the data through the line number 38. If the centimeter distance is greater than 20 centimeter, that means there is no obstacle ahead of it, then our board can easily handle our F command, that is move forward command, and then starts moving forward if the forward button is pressed on the remote. And if in case there is object in front of it, we won't be receiving this F command. That means we won't be going that in that above loop. That means we can only move backward, left or right, but not forward in order to avoid that object. So this way we are giving it a smart functionality. That means we can only move backward or reverse when there is an object detected in front of it. And similar to our previous Bluetooth car, when we see we stop moving the car. So students, this was it for our video number 13. Hope you like it. This was our last video in the series. Do share your views about how you like our series and what recommendations you would like to make in the video series itself. Try to go for another course also, that is the advanced course in the robotics section. That is also a great course, and hope that you will learn a lot of things from that course also, like you did from this course itself. So thank you students. We'll hopefully meet in the advanced course next time. Till then, goodbye.